Hi, my name's Todd Helmrich. Just like to give a brief detail on a few of the projects I've done. Start with the off-road truck here a little bit. Talk about that. We'll go to this here mid-90s truck where I've did a full body resto on it to a few performance modifications here on this newer truck. So let's go take a look at the off-road truck, and we'll kind of give a quick detail on a few things that I've done to it. We'll start with the cab and the roll cage. We'll take a peek at the inside of the truck here to show you what I've done. Start with the roll cage here. I've put a full roll cage in it that I did out at Wyotech with swing out door bars. And we'll go into, I've completely wired the truck myself, no wire harness. Put all my own gauges in it, quick release steering wheel on it. We got some 5-point harnesses in here for it. And that's about it really in the cab. Here we are up underneath the hood that I've built for the off-road truck. I've made it a flip hood to access the motor so that there's nothing in the way when the guy needs to work on it, with removable side skirts to it. We got a 440 here with upright headers on it, with a set of Edelbrock RPM heads on it, and an Edelbrock RPM dual plane intake with a 850 Holley carburetor on it. It's running about 500 horse stock right now. We'll stroke out the bottom end probably this winter on it to a 500 cubic inch, and it should be right around the 650, 700 horsepower mark. And we can go check out the 4-link suspension underneath it. Here we're taking a look at the suspension underneath the truck. I've got coil springs in it right now. I'm going to upgrade to king coilovers someday in it. I got 2.5 ton axles under it with a gear ratio of 643s. I got a 4-link suspension underneath it with the bars, with heim joints, 1 3/4 heim joints on it. I've got the same thing set up here in the rear with the coil springs in it, and same thing, 2.5 ton axles under it with 44-inch tires on it. So that's pretty much the looks of this here truck that I've custom built from the ground up. And we'll go take a peek at the mid-90s Chevy that I did a restoration on. Here we are taking a quick look at the mid-90s Chevy that was we bought as repairable. The only straight thing on the truck was a box side and a tailgate. Otherwise, everything else has been replaced on it. We, as you can see, got it looking pretty nice here. We all new sheet metal on it. I fixed up one box side, took the dents out of it. We've installed a lift in it, and we put some chrome on it, the visor on it, and I did the full paint job on it, and it looks pretty good. So just a quick look at the body work and stuff, and we'll go take a look at the new truck with the performance modifications. Here we are taking a look at the 07 Duramax that I've did some performance modifications to. I've started with a cold air intake underneath the hood. I've got some gauges ordered up. I'm putting a turbo boost controller in it, control the boost, and I'm putting exhaust temperature gauge in it, and boost pressure to see how much boost there is. I've got full exhaust on it from the turbo back. I got 5-inch, it wise off, to dual 4-inch in the back to let it breathe better. So there's just a few of the performance modifications on that truck. And that was just a brief look at the vehicles that I've done. And let's go in the garage and take a peek in there of where it's all came from. And welcome to the garage. We'll take a peek inside the garage on where everything happens. Today I got laid out the transmission that I'm working on rebuilding here quick. Just give you a brief rundown of it. It's the tranny out of the off-road truck. I took out the forward planetaries here, stripped them right out. That in turn transferred back and took out the reverse drum, shattered that, so it's time to go through the transmission here and make it a little tougher. So I got some parts coming right now today. I got the valve body kit here that I'm going to be installing into the valve body, so hopefully it improves the shifting of it. And I got some clutches coming and stuff for it, so that'll be the transmission that'll be going into the off-road truck. Right here we got the tube bender that I used, the exact same one out at Wyotech when I built the roll cage in the off-road truck. This is what we used out there, and we had the opportunity to build one for ourselves for future use. So I went ahead and took the time and built one, so I got it here in the garage. So if I ever need to bend up anything, all I got to do is order up a set of dies and we're good to go. And here we just got the welder here that I pretty much used non-stop when I was building the chassis for the truck. And guys always using the welder for something. So that's pretty much where it all happens, is right here in the garage. So here we have some of my credentials laid out today for you to take a quick peek at. Starting out with obviously my diploma from high school back in 2002. Went from there and I moved on to Central Lakes College in Brainerd for welding. I took that for 1 year, then I went over and did 1 year of machine shop to have a 2-year degree in manufacturing technician. And I took that and went into the industry for 5 years running a CNC plasma cutter. And with working on my trucks here at home in the garage, always working on something, my passion for vehicles, I decided that the welding and the manufacturing part wasn't my thing. So I'd always wanted to go to Wyotech since high school. And so back a year ago, I went out to Wyotech and took the automotive class out there and took a secondary class of motorsports chassis fabrication. And while out there, I had outstanding attendance in the class. I had a classroom leader and shop leader, basically shop foreman. And I also got certified in air conditioning, refrigerant recovery and recycling program. I also got certified in all data specialist and also the Automatic Transmission Rebuild Association and transmissions. So there's just a few of the things that I've did out in my past here, and the schooling I have behind me, and my passion for vehicles. Obviously, for looking at the video today, you can see that I love vehicles. I'd love to be a part of the PowerBlock team, and thank you for taking the time to look at my video today and see my credentials that I have here for you, and I hope to hear from you.